There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Two can dig a lot quicker than one.
Shout out to Chapman Automotive Group. Visit them at chapmantucson.com. You get better at coming back.
Yeah.
You're listening to the button.
You're actually watching. It's great.
I'm watching the line of scrimmage. Or watching the ball. Andrew always gets me to jump off sides.
No more false starts.
We got to get Neb back on with the World Cup.
Yes.
Coming up in I think like April, May. So because the guy knows his soccer. My son tells me Spain is the team to watch out for this year, and they've got a lot of good players. So looking forward to getting into some World Cup. I'm going to probably go to the World Cup. Still waiting on my tickets in Miami for Colombia versus Portugal.
You're not crawling through vents?
I'm just going to have tickets. It's going to be okay.
You're such a weenie.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man.
No, I'll get tickets.
I'll
have a lounge pass. We're going to be there early, and it's going to be fine.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, I'm going to do good, the bad, and the ugly a little different. Today, I'm just going to do good and the bad and the ugly, and then I'm going to let you go, okay?
Go for it.
All right, and you watch your smirks, okay? Just telling you, watch your smirks. You're already starting on me. Let's not make this the last episode of Spears and Ollie.
Yes,
all right.
Yes.
All right, my good, the bad, and the ugly is Pittsburgh Steelers edition. Yeah, okay. I got a lot of texts. Brian Brigger, equipment manager for Arizona, is the one who told me at the game before the game started. He was so gleeful. I gave him a hug, and then I punched him in the stomach because it couldn't be true that the Pittsburgh Steelers hired Mike McCarthy as their head football coach. Now, let's talk about the good part of it. If I said the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to hire, I don't know, Sean Payton, what would your guys' reaction be?
Hey, good hire.
Right, 62 years old, has 152 wins, 8 playoff appearances, 1 Super Bowl. Good, Sean Payton, good coach, right? If I said the Steelers did the impossible and hired the Ravens ex-coach, John Harbaugh, you guys would be intrigued.
Oh, man.
Right?
I'd probably giggle.
There'd be no smirks.
I'd giggle a little
18
bit for sure.
seasons, 180 wins, a 614 winning percentage, 13-11 playoff record, 11 10-win seasons, and a Super Bowl. Now let's go to choice C, Mike McCarthy.
Choice
62 years old, 18 seasons, 174 wins, a 608 winning percentage, 11-11 playoff record, 11 10-win seasons, 1 Super Bowl. In 4 seasons, his offense was the number 1 offense in the NFL. In 9 seasons, it was a top 5 offense in the NFL of those 18 seasons. And he develops quarterbacks. He's a lot of the guys we talk about Sean McVay's, Matt LaFleur's, all these guys coached under Mike McCarthy. He's got a great coaching tree. So the good is, you know what? The Steelers are zagging, not going with a defensive-minded guy because the NFL is not what it used to be. You have to be good on offense. They need to find a quarterback. They need to develop a quarterback. Mike McCarthy with Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott. He's been pretty good with quarterbacks. In fact, when Dak Prescott was healthy, he won 12 games with the Cowboys. Now they lost in the first round of the playoffs, but they won 12 games. They had a top offense, and their defense was booty. So a good defensive coordinator, a good staff, a guy that can develop quarterbacks.
And key part here, he's going to an organization where there's a standard, there's a tradition, there's a lot of buzz around the Steelers.
And he's the insert.
And you don't have the owner constantly in the way. The owner / general manager in Jerry Jones. So and I think that's going to be a stark contrast.
So I'm going with that, right? I'm comparing the track records of guys like Sean Payton, John Harbaugh with Mike McCarthy, and knowing that if Mike McCarthy comes in, can keep us respectable, find our next franchise quarterback, develop him. Okay, I'm in. We need a franchise quarterback.
Do they keep Aaron Rodgers?
We'll get there.
Okay.
My bad. You want an offensive guy. You want to be innovative. You want to do something different. I get it. But what's the rush? Why couldn't have they waited another week? And today we could have interviewed Nate Shieldhouse, the passing game coordinator of the Rams, live. We did it by Zoom. We could have brought in Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator of the Seattle Seahawks, who's done a magnificent job with Sam Darnold and the Seattle offense. What was the rush? It was a very un-Steelers-like hire. It was a very un-Steelers-like process. They really only interviewed live 3 coaches: Anthony Weaver, the defensive coordinator of the Miami Dolphins, who I love, Brian Flores, and Mike McCarthy. It's almost like they made their decision before they actually went through the process. So my bad is it was a very un-Steelers-like process, and maybe they could have taken a little bit more time. If they used this process back in 2007, Russ Grimm would have been the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers and not Mike Tomlin. And they found Mike Tomlin, and it led to a lot of success. My ugly is, yeah, they're acting very un-Steelers-like. And yeah, maybe Aaron Rodgers comes back, which, okay. Mike McCarthy says he's very high on Will Howard, the quarterback they drafted out of Ohio State. Maybe they can develop him.
Who?
Will Howard. He won a national championship at Ohio State. Watch
He's a good
sports if you're
quarterback.
going to be on a sports show. So if I'm thinking, well, what could the Steelers do that is ugly? It's going to be bringing in a quarterback that I have continuously for years now said, this guy is not a winning quarterback. It's Kyler Murray. And if they bring in Kyler Murray, I don't know what to do, man. If I had hair, I'd have none left. I already have no hair. So
gonna
maybe
shave
a lot
the
of
beard or
scratches.
something.
Yeah, my beard, I don't know.
A lot of red marks on Ollie's head.
So the Pittsburgh Steelers are acting very un-Pittsburgh Steelers-like in a lot of ways. And I'm just thinking, good God, you're not going to bring in Kyler Murray, are you? Please no. Please no. Bring Aaron Rodgers back. Good leader, good teammate. Guys on the team want him back. That's fine. Make it a bridge year before we go get a quarterback, because this year's quarterback class sucks. Unless you get unless I think Trinidad Chambliss is worth a look later in the first round.
Hey.
But
Didn't Rodgers play under McCarthy for
Yeah,
ever?
yeah.
that's why I asked,
Yeah.
did they have a sour ending? I didn't feel like they did, but
well, Aaron Rodgers has said if he comes back, other than Mike Tomlin, the only guy he would play for is Mike McCarthy. So I wonder. And Art Rooney II, the owner, came out, did an interview, and he said that was not part of the consideration, but the door is open.
okay.
So Aaron Rodgers did nothing to make me not want him back. They got to put a lot of pieces behind him. We need a number 2 receiver. We need to get younger on both sides of the ball, especially the defense. So that's my good, the bad, and the ugly Steelers edition. I have no idea. I don't know how I feel. I'm just going to sit back and wait and just try to trust this organization that's, as far as doing things the right way, as far as I'm concerned, has rarely let me down. This was very surprising, and if you would have asked me on Friday, is Mike McCarthy going to be the Steelers coach, I would have told you absolutely not. That's not what we do.
Yeah.
I would have thought Mike Minter from the Chargers, Anthony Weaver from the Dolphins, their DC, Chris Shula, defensive coordinator of the Rams, maybe Clint Kubiak, maybe Nate Shieldhouse. I don't know. Was not what I was expecting, but I'm good, the bad, and the ugly it with the Mike McCarthy pick, and how I feel is going to be determined on the field. And I'm going to be very optimistic and excited before the season starts because I'm insane, and that's the way it goes as a fan.
Well, now that the coaching hire has been made, now you could say that maybe the most important hire for the Steelers is defensive coordinator.
Very much so.
Because you know what you're getting out of McCarthy. Like you said, good offensive mind. He has showed it at every stop that he's been at. But getting the right DC in place, I think, is very important for him.
Give me Al Harris, the defensive passing game coordinator who's been with Mike McCarthy before. He's an up-and-coming star with the Chicago Bears. Give me a guy like that. Even give me a guy who's a good defensive coordinator, maybe not a good head coach. Raheem Morris. Give me somebody that's going to change up the defense a little bit and make it a little because the defense, when you play the Steelers, is like they do what they do. We know exactly what they're going to do, and they think they're just going to beat you doing it. A little bit more dynamic and changing it up a little bit. Dick LeBeau style, a lot more zone blitzing. You never know where guys are coming from. You saw it in Denver. Denver does a great job with it. New England, Mike Vrabel, their defense, you don't even know what coverage they're in. So I don't know, man. That's it. That's all I got to tell you. Thanks for not smirking. I don't feel like punching you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think all Steeler fans, I know because we're texting. They all feel like me. Some are a little bit way more down on it. Some are like me, holding judgment. Some actually think it's a good hire because it's on the offensive side of the ball, and this guy has proven he's really good on the offensive side of the ball.
Hell yeah. All right, my good, bad, and the ugly. Starting off with the good, I watched UFC 324 over the weekend, and what hell of a card, man. I mean, it was good to see my guy Sugar Sean O'Malley get the win.
Your guy.
My guy, Sean O'Malley, bro.
That dude is the back of a pickup truck.
He's awesome, man.
Is he related to Sally O'Malley? She's 50 and she's kicking and punching and kicking and punching.
Sugar Sean won the bantamweight fight, but man, it was really fun to watch Safford's very own Justin Gaethje beat Paddy Pimblett, the Scouser, right? And Paddy Pimblett.
My money was on Paddy.
Me too. That ruined my parlay, actually. I had a 4-leg parlay, and my parlay got ruined because I picked Paddy instead of Justin Gaethje. But I'm happy if there's anybody to ruin my parlay, it's a guy from Safford, Arizona. A man whose family is down in the Morenci mines, a guy who's been one of the best UFC fighters to ever come out of the state of Arizona. You know, he's definitely in the back nine of his career, right? I think he's like 36, 37 years old. And not a lot of people were betting on him to win that fight. And for him to go out and beat Paddy Pimblett, the up-and-coming star in the UFC at this point of his career, shout out to Justin Gaethje. Shout out to him, Safford's very own, for getting the win. And also shout out to Tucson's very own, Dominic Cruz from Flowing Wells High School. He was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame over this past weekend. So,
Cool. Do you ever want to have sports talk and you don't want me to speak at all? Just talk about the UFC. I have no idea.
Really?
I have no idea.
Oh, dude, it's on Paramount Plus now. You got to get in on that.
yeah. And it was the first fight on Paramount Plus this past weekend. I thought the production was great.
I'm not disparaging it. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I just never really got into UFC.
It's good stuff there.
Crazy.
All right. My bad is John Rothstein, CBS College Basketball Insider. He does a great job. I mean, he's good for college basketball. And he put out a video of his all-time Arizona starting five. The thing about the U of A, it's like so many great players. Like, you can't go wrong, right? But his starting five was Mike Bibby, Miles Simons, the backcourt, national championship winning backcourt. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff there. Richard Jefferson, he's on that as well. Same with Gilbert Arenas and DeAndre Ayton. That's his starting five.
No Sean Elliott?
Exactly. I'm like, hey, all the other guys, whatever, just put Sean Elliott. At least put the greatest basketball player to ever play at the U of A in that starting five. All the other stuff, it is what it is. But you got to have Sean Elliott. Me personally, I'm an all Stoudemire guy. Damon Stoudemire, Salim Stoudemire, put Sean Elliott on there. And then my front court would be Derek Williams and DeAndre Ayton. That's my all-time starting five. But you got to put Sean Elliott on there, man.
Yeah, I mean, we could argue about this. I mean, we should put this out as far as like the ESPN Twitter.
Who's your
like,
starting
who's
five?
Your starting five? I mean, great arguments all around, but Sean Elliott has to be on it.
He is the number one guy that you put on that list.
Yeah.
So, John Rothstein in his Arizona starting five, excluding Sean Elliott. That's my bad. The ugly, the Brooklyn Nets. Woof. The Brooklyn Nets are not a good basketball team. And this past week, they actually lost in historic fashion to the New York Knicks, 120-66. It is the biggest, or it's the largest margin of victory for the New York Knicks in their franchise history.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns of the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, they're not a
No,
good
I
team.
mean, every guy that's going to get drafted does not want to go there, just like nobody wants to coach the Cleveland Browns,
Yep,
right? Can I give you one more ugly?
sure.
This Gene Cerazor, or these guys that are like the officials, when they ask them their opinion on a call that could go both ways, can we just not have them anymore? Because all they're going to do is agree with the call.
I agree.
Right? Like, who
Thank
cares?
you.
I mean, the two guys in the booth, their opinion, cool. I have two eyes. I can have my own opinion.
Yeah.
I don't need freaking Gene Cerazor being like, well, you know, I understand what the official is saying there. And, you know, Bob is a good guy. He's got a family. He's got kids. They're doing well in college. So I'm not going to go against him. His wife makes me apple pie every time I come over. The coffee is supreme. And, man, you should check out her chicken pot pie. Anyway, yeah, that was probably pass interference. I'm like, come on, man. Just shut up.
I'm convinced Gene doesn't actually like he's sat back and he's watching, because they've got him on every sport ever.
Yeah.
He's probably just watching 83 screens, and then one lights up and he goes, yeah.
I agree.
That one the backwards pass on Denver, I don't think they saw the tip. It got tipped and went backwards.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a backwards pass, but no. Yeah, you know, that's a good call by the ref, man. You saw it there. Clearly a backwards pass. What about the tip there? Yeah, clearly a backwards pass. Good call by John there. John is a good dude,
it might
man. I
start
love
snowing.
John. Yeah, good John. Yeah. How about that weather, huh? How about the weather? Enough.
Thanks, Gene.
Enough. I don't need it. We don't need it. None of us need it. Get off.
And huge shout out once again to our great sponsors in Chapman Automotive Group for sponsoring the good, the bad, and the ugly right here on Spears and Ali.
I agree with Justin there, man. Chapman Automotive, a good call there. They are supreme, man. We're making good calls. Acura, Honda, Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen, a panoply of choices.
Thanks, Gene.
Chapman Automotive.
Thanks,
Yep.
Gene. All right.
Anyway, that was holding.